Well,
Yeah.
Stop.
Where is? Can't give me a sec.
you didn't see anything.
Camera, why are you not on? There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're all ready at this point. Yeah. Finale already. It's very short. A reminder, Gravity Rush is kind of a short game on that.
Yeah, I guarantee you, Gravity Rush 2, triple this length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, real quick, before we begin today, I know I've been a little bit neglecting posts of the day. I've just honestly forgotten for a while, and gonna be honest, there's only been one post the whole playthrough that I feel has actually deserved recognition onto that, so I do want to give that properly before we begin, and that was something Sonic 2099 left back during the first part. So, fun fact of the day, Cat is voiced by Japanese VA Sane Kobayashi? Am I
Yeah, Kobayashi.
Kobayashi, right. You may know her as Alexis Rhodes in Yu-Gi-Oh!, Gita in the Pokemon anime, Sungmina in Soul Calibur 4, Vent and Ale in Mega Man ZX, Chris Thorndike in Sonic ZX, Nayla in Sonic 2, and the funniest one, Ice Climbers in Super Smash Brothers. Admittingly, I'm hearing Ice Climbers clip and Cat clip next to each other. I can hear it.
How did I never see that before?
I can hear it. Also, another important note, some sound effects by default on the controller, which I noticed when collecting crystals and heard nothing. And in the comic cutscenes, you're able to backtrack to a previous panel in case you missed something by pressing circle. Also, only works there, although. Thank you for that little fun fact for that, Sonic. I very much appreciate that. And again, that's the kind of stuff I actually like seeing for these posted days. That adds a little bit something. Adds a little bit something to the playthroughs and some fun facts, and is going to get you a lot more credibility than just doing a GIF and calling that a meme on that. I'm just saying, guys.
Edit.
Also, that post just made me realize Alexis and Chris were voiced by the same person in Japanese.
Yeah.
No, Chris Thorndike. Chris Thorndike style on you with fucking cyber English. What the fuck?
I'm just saying in general, Roxas. I'm just saying in general onto that. Because I keep saying this all the time for all these playthroughs, and then people are surprised that they don't get posted a day when I'm giving you all the answers on the sheet. Okay?
It's an open book test, people.
It's an open book test. It's an open book test.
Oh, if you're just posting the gifts for fun, good for you.
Yeah, but if you're trying to aim for post a day, it ain't working. But also, I think it was back in Astro's Playroom, I said that I seriously doubt there was going to be a PS5 Pro, and
it really feels like we get new Sony. It really feels like every session of this game we have new Sony news to talk about, for God's sake.
It's been weirdly active time for Sony as of late onto that. But yeah, I will still stand by what I said on Twitter that, look, I love the PS5. It's easily been my favorite system of this gen. I get it that there's not a whole lot of games for it, but I think the actual user experience on the system is fucking great for it. There is absolutely no reason to get a PS5 Pro. There is just straight up none, and the price that they're charging for so little of a difference, and the fact that you're having to get so many add-ons to make the system work, just no, don't bother with that system at all.
The PS5 Pro, with how negligible those graphical improvements are, is very much a, who is this even for?
Yeah, especially because, like, the PS5 is not even close to getting hit with its power yet. Also, when the PS4 Pro came out, it was the same price that the original PS4 was onto it. They just lowered the price of the original one because of the slim model and stuff like that onto it. So it made at least a little bit more sense at that point. PS5 Pro, no idea onto that whatsoever onto it. It also is wild to me that we got a PS5 Pro before any kind of Pro model for the Switch. What the hell on that?
Where's Switch 2?
I still love one tweet that was posted where it's just like, Nintendo walks on stage, just says the price and walks away.
I mean, I hope Switch 2 is good onto that. For me, it definitely needs to fix a lot of the actual user experience stuff for in the long run. I do really hope it has an SSD, because I do think that has easily been the game changer of this gen so far for me onto that. I cannot go back to Switch load times again, man. I really cannot.
Again, just booting up a PS4 after you boot up a PS5 is telling enough of how good that SSD is.
Yeah.
I may still miss the custom game themes, but those load times.
Hey, well, you know what? The Switch doesn't have custom themes either onto that. It's had that menu since launch, and not a single one was ever added throughout its entire life.
It only has one theme, Discord Dark Mode.
Because no one ever uses light mode, ever, on that.
Wait, I think pretty sure Warbot uses light mode.
Oh god, he's a freak. Okay, never mind.
Don't tell him that, he may be watching. But I think he's playing Borderlands 3 right now.
Also, the moment I heard that Blue Sky had videos now, you say run played in my head. Man, I really hope Blue Sky takes off at this point onto it. One, with the Brazil thing, and two, now having video. It's just like, man, can we just all move here now? I like this platform a lot more. Like, significantly more on that.
Yeah, I just need to boot up my profile on that again and follow even more people.
Yeah, I went on a big following spree at the Brazil train onto that, so.
Brazil!
Brazil.
Anyway, we got a side mission. We got a side quest line to do.
Right, yep, you're right. Okay. Rules of War.
Rules of War. Yep, time for the Special Forces quest line. We're not even gonna warp there. We're just gonna fucking fly.
I mean,
yeah.
Well, it's like the same thing as like Spider-Man. Yeah, you could warp across the city, or you could just bookend yourself on that.
It is still insane to me how fast Spider-Man 2's fast travel is.
Yeah. It is also a little weird with Spider-Man 2's travel, because I feel like it does kind of get a little picky with its war points at certain times onto it, but it's not that bad overall.
I want to teleport here. That speed's like 5 blocks to the west. Okay, game.
I do find
It is still cool that...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It is cool that most of the time does start you in motion, which is good.
Yeah. I mean, I do still find it really impressive for this open world on the Vita for that graphic rush onto that.
Yep.
Whoop. Okay, final costume time.
Ah! They're pointing guns at me.
Okay. All right.
Let's see what this whole military thing's all about.
Yeah, so in case you missed last session, we're now suddenly 5 years in the future at this point?
1 year.
1 year.
1 year
okay.
time skip. Because time dilation be a little wacky with depending on where you go on the world pillar.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly Hexville is now a police state. Well, a military state. Anyway, enjoy your costume.
Let's see the actual full thing. Ah, cat has a gun.
He's not going to use it. Just for decoration.
Okay.
So it's not bad.
I like it. I don't think I like the hair though on this one. For I get it, that's got to be military, kind of haircut onto it. Maybe if it was more of in a bun kind of deal.
So like something a little more similar to what Sea Wasp has.
Yeah, a little bit of that Hawkeye kind of hair going on, you know.
Maybe the military might not be that bad to enlist.
It's 10 more for Dark Souls. Oh, Net Brandon, you guys have already reached Shadow on that.
I since I wasn't here for the Astro Playroom stream because friend was over. What are the September goal stuff?
So right now the current ones are Shadow Hedgehog Expert Mode, which has already been met. The next one is going to be Dark Souls first playthrough.
Oh boy!
That, if we get 10 more subs. The 121 is either KH2 Revisit or Randomizer. You guys get to choose which one you want first. As for the ones after that, if Dark Souls ends up getting its requirement met, the next stream right after, I will announce what the next goal after that will be. Which probably this weekend, or next weekend, is going to be the Sonic 4 shenaniganery onto that, so.
Oh boy.
Ah. Woo! Hey!
That was fine.
Gun.
And one of the funniest things that happened today, do you ever just lay on your bed and you get jump scared by your dog licking your armpit?
Yeah.
Actually, yes, that has happened. Happened a lot with Jack all the time onto that. Oreo is more the kind of dog that will pounce the instant he is able to on your stomach on that.
My cat, my cat used to wake up my dad by chewing on his hand.
Chance the licker. He likes to lick.
Yeah. Shadow hasn't really been on my bed much lately, but when he would wake me up, it would usually be by licking my face or meowing at me.
Aww.
And chronic hero syndrome.
Oh, come on, guys. The signal's right over here. It's fine. I'm not that far.
One word's always taught me: never leave a brother behind. Go watch Clone Wars. Great.
I don't know why my mind also went to the Green Soldier scene in Toy Story 1. I don't know why.
I feel like moving an injured guy like this would not be great.
Why not?
See, I'm also thinking of Spider-Man 2, getting people to the hospital all the time. Oh, it's the same, like, two models over and over on that.
Always with Tim's. Always
with Tim's, every time.
Oh no!
You guys are useless. You guys are not going to be able to deal with these swordfish without me, okay? I already know that for a fact.
It's like I thought I would take a break from them.
Nope.
No.
Eh. Sea cat.
Sea
Like
cat.
you couldn't call. Could you sea cat? Like come on, you should have called her catfish.
Catfish, it's right there. Come on.
Yeah. Like, all military in this game has sea life motifs. So catfish.
If I.
You don't need to bother with the Debbie. Just go save civilians.
Yeah.
Alright.
Defensive measures.
Sorry, Cat. You signed up for the military. You don't get. You gotta follow orders. Yeah, the main thing is that you actually do need to stay low during this mission, as well the gunfire going on.
Oh, Jesus.
Forgot.
How big we are. Okay.
Did not expect the ship to stage spike you, good
I
lord.
got pineapple.
Yeah, got fucking front of the goddamn ship in the Wind Waker stage.
So, do you think Cat can perform the big jigs glitch on that?
You think Cat can outrun Big Blue?
Ah! You
Fucking swordfish!
Swordfish every time.
That's it, next time.
Is that
Next
love in
time I'm
the Is that love in the air? No, swordfish.
Fuck.
That's it. Next time I'm getting seafood, I'm getting swordfish.
So,
Hell, I will go into the kitchen to prepare that ship myself.
On the earlier topic, what do you think Cat's fall speed would be like?
Oh, in Smash?
Yeah.
Probably Sora floaty.
Yeah, definitely a floaty onto that. I'd say probably like trying to think of like who's a character. What character do I think of that?
Mewtwo?
No, not a Mewtwo kind of floaty kind of deal. I'd say like in between, like probably about a Marth or Lucina kind of fall speed to them onto that, because they are kind of weirdly floaty in the more recent batches on that. Maybe like a Peach kind of weight onto that.
I can see that.
It, yeah.
Fuck off, swordfish. Oh,
You forget what was actually Cat's weight in PlayStation All-Stars onto that.
My copy's on Vita, so I haven't booted it up in forever.
We must save my family!
Also, I was mostly a slime main in that game since Cat was DLC.
Black!
ow. In my face.
Ow!
Motherfucker!
He just gets yeeted off the officer. Oh god!
Oh my god. Oh
Might
my
need to kill these
god!
men.
Okay,
Might
we're
need to
going
kill
for
these
someone
men.
else.
You know, I have decided the military life sucks. Ow.
Oh,
Might-
God.
Yeah, we might need to just
help,
end this
help,
hard.
help.
Okay, you know what? Die.
I need you. I want you to die. You.
Just anything within like a 50-foot radius.
Oh, hey, help. Where'd he go? Wait, that's a different swordfish. Hang on, eat my edibles real quick.
Thank you.
Okay, I was mad yesterday. Sophie, I was mad yesterday. I'm out of cosmic brownies. Damn it.
I didn't buy the cosmic brownies, if you're wondering. No.
Damn it.
You didn't
know they're
respond fast
cheap.
enough.
But I still like them.
They always feel too waxy to me on that, whenever I had them.
A little bit, but I think the taste makes up for it.
I mean, I can understand Dad having a guilty pleasure. The sugar cookies with icing are my guilty pleasure.
Oh,
So
I do not touch the Walmart. You know, those kind of cookies you get from well, probably don't get from Walmart, but
The grocery store,
the kind
just
just grocery store cookies. You know, the kind that are just basically like a dough cracker with frosting on it. I'm just like, nope, that's too much for me.
I mean, for me, in general, I tend to be kind of anti-frosting on a lot of stuff for me. Mostly because I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but I feel like every time I get something with frosting, they just put 5 tons of it on top where it is more frosting than pastry kind of deal.
It depends. Sometimes that's the guilty pleasure, but I have learned to restrain myself as I get older.
And they buy the cinnamon roll packs where there was barely any frosting on them. It's like, what the hell?
Now it's like, what was it? I used to get I have to remember to get a specific type of brandy when I get those chocolate cupcakes with vanilla filling in them, because some of them just barely has any filling on them.
And then there's the whoopie pies I get from the farmer's market. I get 6 of those for real cheap.
I have yet. So I think my favorites has been these cookies in a bakery near my grandma's house in Colombia, and I unfortunately never found a bakery that replicates that same taste.
You
gotta go back to Colombia, Sophie.
I just go out from it.
During soccer.
It looked like Cat
wanted to go back to Colombia.
Yeah, nice visit.
That's a long side mission on this.
Oh yeah, both of the Special Forces missions are a bit beefy.
Yeah.
That said, I like to listen to my YouTube videos while I draw, which is not which you can't do when you're outside the country. They make you pay premium.
Oh,
it's horrible.
Also, Rox's pizza. Ew.
You know that if you've worked at Pizza Hut, you're never allowed to have pizza opinions ever again. That's what I've been told.
Oh no, you have. It's you're not allowed to, because Pizza Hut is just an actual terrible company and just do not work for them ever. As somebody who was one of my first jobs at there, never do it again. It fucked me. You ever wonder why I have a bunch of OCD having to wipe down everything? It's because of that job, because oh my god, the kitchens are fucking nasty on there. Jesus Christ.
And it put down from explosions. Oh god.
Gordon Ramsay, look!
Listen, even on an ice cream place, my boss is still very pumping on us to make sure everything's clean. Especially our little rodent situation we had, and we have to stay quiet about until we can finally get those out.
Which is why I'm going to talk about it on Twitch right now.
I'm not employed anymore, and I can think about it.
Pat, they said focus on the flyers.
I'm just trying to keep up on that.
Also, the problem was solved, so it's fine.
That swordfish do a wake-up wipe?
Maybe.
Yeah, one of the giant enemies should do a wake-up dragon punch.
Oh God, Ken.
But there you go.
Let's compare the power of her dive bomb, swordfish.
Yeah, Dutchman, that's kind of the general rule of thumb if you if you do end up having to work fast food is don't go to a place that you actually like, because you'll never want to eat there again. Pretty much.
Everyone likes the sausage. No one ever wants to know how the sausage is made.
Yeah, essentially.
So I think it's funny because I did go to a job fair today, and and Papa John's was there saying like oh, our sales associate has up to $12 per hour, and then I look at like but most of the other people has their jobs like 16 per hour, and I'm just like, well, why should I even?
Man, but just really lowballing here compared to every other company, are you?
Daring, aren't you?
So apparently, what you were saying of just, I swear I'm not gonna get to the theme park discussion right now. Apparently, you were saying to me that Universal had a lot more people at their booth compared to Disney onto that, which I find very funny.
I think what's funnier is that Universal technically had a bigger table, so there was like 3 lines of waiting there compared to like a small blob from the Disney table.
Ah. So even Disney job fairs can't handle their lines. I see. Okay.
yo, if you want to get, you gotta make sure to buy
Disney
fast
Plus to get into the damn job fair line.
I swear to God, I am not intentionally dunking on Disney. It just keeps happening every time.
Stop giving us reasons to dunk on it.
Oh, hey, this girl has an actual fucking name. Oh, it's hell.
Safety comes with cost. Dun, dun, dun.
Right. So one more mission. And for that.
Oh. Okay. Literally right here.
It's almost like the military has an actual base or something.
Yeah, JoJo, that's kind of in general for Disney, not just on the theme parks, but kind of every division of the company has really gone down. And I think we can all point it back to Disney Plus onto that, because that is just fundamentally breaking down every other part of the company with it right now on that. Like, any kind of financial statement you see on Disney Plus is like literal proof in the pudding on that.
Look, it's convenient to have all our shit in one place. Unfortunately, we're losing money through it.
Yeah, but because all of our shit is in one place, that means they just do the one sub. They don't need to go anywhere else onto that, like into the movies, where we actually make our money. Or to subscribe to our TV plan. Or anything else. Oh. What do you mean the parks now have to carry up the entire company now? What?
And you know, people usually have to like plan months in advance for that now, which is fun.
I swear not getting into a theme park bit, but that's why I like Universal more, because of Universal there, you're definitely allowed to still just kind of do what you want on vacation. Disney, this was way before even pandemic times and stuff like that. Disney is just way too much planning for vacation and having to optimize everything at once. It's a thing I don't like
fucking
about
guide videos.
Yeah.
Guide video.
All right, make sure. All right, when you're booking your Disney experience, make sure to not go past the first hit of 5M, or you will drop the combo.
Essential. Hey, you know what? That's your reservation for Guardians of the Galaxy that morning. That's the 5M.
I hope you learn. I hope you want to ride the next big new ride at Disney. I hope you know about the Disney Plus pass.
No, back in my day, we could just go into a single rider slide.
Remember when when Fast Pass was free? You just put up a ticket and you can go in.
Okay, great.
I remember.
We'll go back on the carousel.
All right, Grandpa, we're going back on the dinosaur.
Oh wait, no, we can't do that because Disney's getting rid of that part of the park.
Wait, all right, they're getting rid of the triangle.
Dang, it's tough to be a bug, isn't it?
That still might be one of the greatest moments in any the Bugland video. It's actually Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
That and the Part 7, Class Warfare.
Class Warfare!
I think the next one should be his Deal or No Deal video.
Yes!
And I'm pretty excited on that.
Oh boy.
I am so excited for that one.
Wait,
No,
we're gonna Deal or No Deal with you?
Yes.
He's been working on it for ages. I've been waiting for it.
I'm so excited for that because that was definitely a show me and my family watched a lot when it was back in its heyday on that.
That's just it. I'm getting a call from the banker. He's saying he will give me an advanced copy of Sonic X Shadow if I give him the briefcase. No deal.
Yeah, regarding his
Does it come with the
children.
statue?
No.
I will say regarding his children.
Now, will.
I will say regarding his children run city video. It's actually more surreal to actually be in be a place where he actually covered in that video.
You know, like
was...
I actually went to one of those for a school trip myself, so it was a wild actually just seeing him mention that.
I want to see him do a Jeepers video.
A what?
Jeepers was a chain of like amusement centers that was mostly known for like having one roller coaster in the back of the facility kind of deal. Onto that, I don't know how much they exist in other places, but it was pretty prevalent in the Midwest for us onto that in the early 2000s.
Okay.
My favorite BizTown memory is someone requesting Justice Bieber "Baby" on the radio, and one of my classmates who was working at my job's like, "Oh God, the Beavers aren't baby."
Oh, Beavers aren't baby.
I hear that as beavers, like the animal. The beavers are invaded. The beavers are invaded.
No, of all things, the main memory I still have from when my school went to BizTown was so the job I was given was basically UPS during that day.
Mm-hmm.
And the core memory I have was when running back and forth trying to get places. I hear from behind me, "Hey, miss." Because I had long hair even back then.
Poor I'm so sorry, Triforce, that you didn't have any air conditioning. Yes, Shadow, yes.
It always is weird seeing just randomly pop up in YouTube recommendations, like something you have not been to in a long time, like the Shady Maple Smorgasbord over for the middle of fucking nowhere, Pennsylvania.
What?
The Shady Maple Smorgasbord. It's basically, I think it is more or less considered the best buffet on the East Coast.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a giant like Amish buffet with like a nearby farmers market. I have not been there in years. I'm surprised not only did it survive the pandemic, but it's apparently doing really well right now.
Oh, nice.
I mean, to be fair, it is hard to find a good buffet food place at this point onto that.
I feel like I feel like when it comes to buffets, I have transitioned to hot pot.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Actually, I mean
hot pot, baby.
The Chinese buffet by us that refused to die, which just surprised all of us because the food quality there was terrible onto that. They did actually recently go out of business and got replaced by a hot pot place on that. So.
Hot pot!
I'd have to see if it's still around, but the main buffet I remember going to when I was younger was Old Granny's buffet or something like that.
The one that I recommend now at this point, whenever we end up doing a buffet kind of night, and usually when we're out of town because one in our town for a very long time, is a place called Pizza Ranch. I think they're more prevalent in Wisconsin onto that, but it is a pizza buffet place for that, but they have really, really good pizza on that one, though, for it, so...
Alright, pay attention here, because this is actually probably the trickiest part of the mission. And you gotta put out fires.
City. Grab extinguishers from the battleship. Okay.
Yeah, and I believe war fires will spring up the longer the mission goes on. So this is one you need to take care of fast. Also, don't stand in the fight.
That would help.
Although careful, Cat, that fire extinguisher, according to Yakuza 5, is a lethal weapon.
Okay, where?
Oh, seriously. There's more extinguishers on the other side. There's still one more over there.
Ah!
Ow!
Okay.
There we go.
Right, now I think you're out of extinguishers on the on the ship, so now you gotta go down and grab water towers.
Really appreciate Symbols to help with this.
Yeah, you just have to look for them physically.
Fuck our water tower. Okay,
You're heading towards Q.
Oh, yep, there's one.
I recommend prioritizing the ones on the ship since that is a fail state.
Alright.
Yeah. One that's getting kinda close.
Okay. No.
I needed that! Don't worry, there's another one here.
Even there's so many water supplies here. Okay, it did hit.
I'm throwing rocks!
And now for this town.
Oh, right.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Need more water towers. Okay, there's
Right
one.
there.
Ow!
Yeah, for this one, best to not focus on the Nevi too much and just focus on getting all the fires put out.
Yo!
How did that not?
On about bread.
Okay. There we go. I'd say just focus on getting the town fire.
Are you
God damn it.
coming on?
Alright, probably start working on some of the town fires.
Man, I really wish there were actual icons for these water towers on it.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Fucking! It's so
I mean,
good, it's so good!
It didn't break. Still there. Should be.
Or-
Where'd it fall to?
I just take another one. There.
There we go.
Right, probably should take out a ship fire now. It's gonna go down soon.
Yeah.
Long shot! Bitch!
Damn it. That's not great.
Yeah, this mission sucks.
Little bit,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is one of the. This is probably the hardest mission.
Back here again? God.
Okay, we don't. Okay, but we start after the combat section at the start. Ow.
Oh my god.
We're not allowed to have nice things today, are we?
Oh.
On that?
Apparently not. And that
It was
happened
still on
again.
the wall.
Yeah.
Right. Since the ship still has a lot of health, probably prioritize the ones in the town first.
Yep. How?
It hit the window.
Ah,
You do
damn
have
it,
to-
hell, man.
You do have to take into account the actual location of the item you're throwing.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I did see this method did work earlier. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I forgot to put conditioner in my hair. I'm a dumbass.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I was like, why does my hair feel frizzy? Oh.
I think
There's
the
a-
alarm tower itself hit the roof.
Well,
Okay, might want to start working on the ship now.
Find water tower. Yeah.
Did the Navy just break that?
Yep.
I forgot how annoying this mission is.
No, this mission is technically DLC onto this, Brandon.
Yeah, this is a side quest.
All the costume side quests were DLC in the original version. Oh, and there was another one. Shit. I think it was just one, so it's ticking down much slower now.
As I put out this fire, there's gonna be another one. I know it. I already know it. Yep, well, why am I not surprised? Of course, there's gonna be no more fire containers out here. Wonderful!
Once we start up again, check to see if you can do upgrades.
For what upgrades in particular on this?
Probably shifting speed and gauge usage.
So that new Sonic X Shadow Generations art.
Why is that not the box art, man? Come on!
Alas.
Oh, yeah, absolutely upgrade that gauge usage.
Oh yeah, that's only level 6. Good lord.
So speaking of level ups, I found out that apparently the level ups in the Game Boy Advance game Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku are a fucking lie.
How come?
So if you do like G codes to put Goku in a level, like say with level 1 stats in a late game level, his ki recharges the same speed. All of his abilities use the same amount of ki, and he takes the same amount of damage from all enemies.
Wow.
As for his attack power, who fucking knows? There are no damage indicators in Legacy of Goku in any way, shape, or form. Hell, you can barely even tell if your hits register. I swear to God, I know, like, the second and third games are a lot better. Like, they're actually genuinely good Dragon Ball games. But the first game, not so much.
Oh yeah, that shifting speed upgrade is so nice.
Done? Thank you.
Where'd it go? What?
Well then.
Yeah, this mission is starting to show some of Gravity Rush 1's warts onto this, definitely.
This game do be jag. Thankfully, I don't think any of the remaining story missions get anywhere close to this jag.
Yeah.
Like, the only one that might give a little bit of shit is the final boss, but that's also the final boss, so it being difficult is kind of expected.
At least... Oh, there it is. As soon as I said something. I was gonna say,
you
at
got
least the
plenty of
fire
time.
was being very nice.
Yeah, there's plenty of time on this one, so.
Don't worry, I got time. For once, when the dude in Happy Skulls has time.
I
We'll
think you
get
saw
to
a
that.
fire extinguisher on the ship, actually.
Yeah, but I'm not taking my chances on that.
Right. Right.
Yep.
And that's why I don't take my chances on that shit.
That's it. You know what? Genie, I wish for all swordfish to be replaced by catfish. What would happen if you took all the hydrogen in the world and replaced it with helium?
The Led Zeppelin. Okay, now I can actually do my job.
Ding ding! Fuck good. I got one volley.
Got too heavy with it, at least, despite the interruption.
Heals. Thank you.
You did run into a lot of fire.
Because the game kind of forced me to.
What guard?
And that was more of a foot uppercut, that angle.
I don't care if I'm moving feet first and I hit something, I'm calling it a foot dive regardless of direction. As Dr. Doom intended.
I need to play Dive, and that's a fun game.
It's been years since I played Dive Kick on that.
It was another game I actually had on my Vita.
Oh god, there was a Dive Kick.
Yeah, I just used the triggers. Like, I believe it was left trigger for dive, right trigger for kick.
Yeah. Oh!
Fuck! Is it?
Fuck you!
Hey, it worked. Grab the health on the way down.
Can't be like, I hate my life!
Oh yeah, they do have the Bruce Falconer score. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Bruce Falconer score.
You know what? Now that I've been in the military for 2 missions, I think the military sucks.
Especially with water towers. You guys fucking suck. You can't restore your
You guys
data.
should invest in more. You guys should invest in more fire extinguishers.
Maybe a hose.
Okay, I tried the military. The military sucked.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
this outfit anyway.
I guess my thing on the Bruce Falconer score is a pretty common complaint that a lot of people have about it, is that the Bruce Falconer score for me in Dragon Ball never has a moment to be quiet, ever, throughout the entire soundtrack. It's gotta be full blast the entire time. And honestly, I just really don't like that. It's never allowed to have a quiet moment, ever.
Hey, no. Hey, what point? Behind you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. I think there might be some gem collecting on our way over to the mission at this
Alright.
point.
So, pretty much from this point forward, we are basically in go mode. Unless Pat goes off the beaten path to get more gems.
Oh, you
What do
already
you
know
mean,
it.
Yeah. Dear Lord, I care. How many sessions would Gravity Rush 2 be if we do that? Yes. You know, I could easily just Sparta kick this man into the abyss.
Well, that's the problem, Rox, is even the more somber tracks always feel like they still have to be on full blast still onto it suffer as well.
Yeah, like with some soundtracks, there's soundtracks with somber music and soundtracks with somber music.
Yeah. You will feel sad. Feel sad. That's what it is for me on that. Like, I think the two tracks that really work with Falconer's score, though, are definitely the Final Flash, obviously, and I think Cell's theme as well onto that.
Did someone say so?
I forget, was Falconer's all the da 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 da? Is that Falconer's or was it the other one?
I believe that was Falconer onto that. You know, I think one of the tracks that I always remember for Team 4-Star one is Go On's Anger is a Falconer track, but I think they really utilize it a lot better in Team 4-Star for that. That's the dun 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 dun. That one onto it. I think maybe it's just that they place it in a better spot for me onto that, or
You forget to grab the mission objective.
Sorry, I saw.
Go back to the dude. Go back to the dude and grab the thing.
I'm sorry. My brain saw Jeb's video.
Just as a disappointed parent, go back.
Yeah. Also, yeah. I think you were supposed to read during that.
Sorry, I was getting distracted by conversation. My bad. I know what that is.
Read your quest text for the love of God. Cat would. In the wacky ass timeline where we play World of Warcraft Classic on stream, then not this timeline, Cat would get fucking lost because you'd be in the middle of a conversation. Alright, what was the quest supposed to be? Did you read? No. Well, it's time to take 10 hours to find Mancrick's wife.
Queen?
Oh, well, Cat, what are you doing?
Kelly.
It really is only one at a time. Okay.
Oh, hey, Gems. Big gem. Big gem.
Big Jim.
Yeah, I've been watching through Crystal's Trials and Tribulations video.
Oh, God.
She is so within case 1, she has already unknowingly guessed 2 major plot points of case 5.
I need to watch her videos at some point just to see what that's all like.
Oh, the amount
the case for Justice for All one was incredible.
I'm sorry, there is no straight answer to this situation.
I did check out that Dual Destiny stream because I was curious.
Oh, she's just dead on the floor.
Yes.
I should really go back and actually watch Nico's Ace Attorney stuff at some point.
I'm currently trying to catch up on his Yakuza 5 stuff.
It's good though. I feel like it's kind of harder to go back to his like very old stuff since that's with his very old stuff. Stuff is, so
Yeah.
And I do know with Nico, especially for him, he's kind of even said it on there. It's like, man, if there's one voice I feel like I would really go back and switch if I could, it would be Phoenix Wright.
What voice did he give Phoenix?
He gave him the well, you see this guy get him.
Oh, yeah, no, not the voice
he did it as a joke, and it was like way before he actually realized what Nick was, kind of deal. So it is one of those. It is hard to imagine Phoenix with that voice on too.
It's like, it's just funny because he gets everyone else's voice correct, and then there's Phoenix like, oh no! He has the same voice he gives like Kazuma Kiryu.
Yeah.
For perspective.
I think the other.
Yeah, not the voice he'd give Nick.
I think it's the I forget the actual name of the channel, but it was a Let's Dub that did like all of Trials and Tribulations. I think they did.
Oh yeah, I've seen that channel.
Yeah, I love their voice actor for Phoenix onto that. Like, that is actually the voice I keep thinking about for Nick on that.
Yeah, it's such a shame they never finished Ghost Trick.
Yeah.
Aw.
One content creator who I feel does a really good Nick voice is Mornal.
I don't think I'm familiar with him on that.
They do lots of like Phoenix Wright fan animation stuff.
Oh, right. Okay, I know the channel you're talking about. Yeah.
Or actually, their latest video was actually sponsored by the Edgeworth collection.
Not too surprised by that, admittedly, because they are some of the most viewed Ace Attorney content out there on it. So.
I feel bad for any character who. Half of the characters with glasses, Nico just said, "Hey, I'm the nerdy smart
yeah, what he calls the Moshi Rige voice.
Yeah. Which in terms of that, I will still forever love the damn person in Persona 4 of the originator of that. If you want a good laugh, watch the Moshirige compilation of him consistently.
Oh god.
Oh, is it the fucking kid tutor for one of the social links?
But mostly the compilation is the kid trying to run is always like shown running late to school as like the last second.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Always running late, coon.
Yeah, and it's just like
Buddy,
always on the
set
days
your
where he
alarm
did show
clock
up, and
earlier.
it's like, you're full of it, man.
I'll just say right now, it comes back as a really good break joke in his like Council of Voices.
I still need to watch
series.
those.
It's really good. I recommend you know at least the bare minimum Zero Escape.
Yeah, because Zero Escape definitely seems like the one that a lot of it gets pulled from.
I still need to beat Zero Time Dilemma.
Honestly, most of the series he has on there, he's not really that keen on just letting spoilers in. But Zero Escape specifically has been really important with the recent stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so I'll just need to go and actually beat ZTD later.
Just need to finish the Normandy games onto that, because I have beaten both AIs onto that, but I still need to play through like 999, Zero Time Dilemma, all of that stuff.
Yep.
I never went through those either, even though I probably kind of already know one of the twists for the original game.
Well, I mean, it is a oh god, why am I blanking on his name?
Date? Not Date. No, that's the dude in
No,
fucking...
the writer.
Uchikoshi?
Uchikoshi, yeah. I mean, the thing with an Uchikoshi game is there's gonna be like 3 different twists on.
Yep.
I keep hearing that guy referred to as act complimentary.
Yeah. He definitely has the thing where it's like, you know, his plots are insane, but you're kind of there for it. Even if it doesn't make a whole lot of sense onto it, it's like, he tells it in an interesting enough way, you're like, that's bullshit, but I believe it, alright.
That's fucking bullshit. Also, my man, you should probably upgrade your health.
No, he's the kind of person who would learn one very obscure fact and is like, how do I get this? How do I put this into my game?
Oh, that was a game.
Yeah. And also in the terms of like his usual plot structure, funny enough, is Somnium Files is effectively a subversion of some of his usual stuff with the way that plays out. Like sort of.
Yeah, it's like part of it is and part of it isn't, but you know, unlike oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh wait, no, mission's still on. Okay. Oh no.
This is very unrelated, but I gotta share this. I gotta.
There was a class trophy. Is it a funny cat thing? It's a funny Yakuza thing.
God damn it.
Put that in current stream chat. Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Thank you, Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter, you're the gift that keeps on giving in ways you didn't intend.
But yeah, JoJo, the good negation dumb part is both yes and no with Uchikoshi.
Yeah, it definitely could be a mixed bag with him, but I feel like he hits more than he misses onto.
I would say more in the dumb thing, because like dumb, like some of the twists are weird, but like the amount of random niche bullshit he'll put in his plots.
Yeah.
Remember the plot twist of the what was his face in Spirit of Justice? The dude with the absurdly long name, the whole plot twist of his condition.
Oh yeah.
I remember hearing that they talk about that in one of these Zero Escape games. Like, yeah, this is how it actually works. It's like you don't see a blank face. It's like, no, you just can't really tell the difference.
Yep.
I know that big was like one of the complaints of my like AI2 was that just kind of like the plot twist is not like insane enough to he's like weirdly more reserved in that game, I think, than he has been in the past.
Somnium Files in general is more reserved than his other works in ways.
Yeah.
And then you do the thing you can do post credits in the second game, and that's just like, what the fuck?
I actually don't think that one is really that insane onto it. It's more kind of whatever for me onto that. I mean, I overall prefer AI2 just because I think the characters are much better written in that game overall.
Nirvana Initiative is great.
I feel you could do a lot more creative jokes with Ryuki and Mizuki compared to Dante's one porn joke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, I will say the other part is that I do feel like while I do enjoy AI2 more, I think the ending was a little much.
That's fair.
There's a little too much cheeseball fest going on in that.
I think AI1 does a better, more emotional ending.
Yeah. It's not great. It loses its sense of footing. Like, it's not very grounded onto that. A little more than it should be.
Well, listen, I know we come for the insanity, but still, guys.
Yeah, but like all the factors into Uchikoshi's plots is part of why I'm interested in that 100 Defense Last Line Academy game, because that's a collab between Kodaka and Uchikoshi.
I have faith in Uchikoshi. I don't have faith in Kodaka.
Okay, yeah, that's the dynamic I hear between the two. Ooh, complimentary.
I think it's just Kodaka, man. That dude can that dude's batting average is so tiny onto it, man.
I don't know. I love Edie's comment. I can like Raincoat and still dunk on Kodaka. which I don't know how I feel going back now, but I still think looking back, Raincoat is probably his most solid game, and it's because he keeps it the most grounded. Weirdly.
That is the most. Oh yeah, this place we never visit. Yet somehow it's one of the most important locations in the series.
Do we visit here in 2? I assume.
No.
Oh, okay.
It is still important in 2, somehow.
I mean, craziest plot twist you've seen without giving away spoilers. I mean, just frankly, like Trials and Tribulations, Great Ace Attorney 2. Ace Attorney's incredible with its plot twist onto that of when there's a good ass final case, man, it's just looting your CD kind of deal.
For me personally, I would definitely have to say Virtue's Last Reward because that made me drop my Vita in shock.
Spirit of Justice, the specific twist in the final case, the status of the character they introduced in that case. I actually figured out. I figured out before they dropped the twist. I'm like, am I correct? Oh no, I might be correct. Oh fuck, I'm correct. Damn it.
That's always fun.
I always remember with Spirit of Justice in case 2 when you figure out that one dude's actual identity kind of deal for the killer in that case onto it. I remember it because like when Apollo does his "oh god" animation, I always remember it because I figured it out literally the exact same second Apollo did onto that. So it was like it was a really memorable moment for me. It's I still think that's easily the best case in the game is case 2 onto that full stop. And maybe gave a shit about a plot point in Apollo Justice on that, you know?
I'm to be as vague as possible. There's a reason Amori gut punched me.
Yeah, that's a real good one.
I still need to get through the game myself. I started it up and then put it down for a bit. I just need to get back to it.
I do think I want to replay Amori again onto it. I will admit my first experience might have been tainted by a few things onto that. I kind of want to go back into it again because I will always say for me with Amori, I do have my problems with it, but when it hits, oh my god, it hits so hard onto that.
Yeah, the big thing for me is that kind of horror tone is something I really need to be in the mood for. So.
Yeah. Oh, and believe me, Amori is absolutely dripping in spades with it.
Oh no, I could tell from the first hour.
Man, what the? This is probably the most heartwarming horror game I ever played.
We are talking about that tower defense game. Oh my god, the day that got revealed was one of the more funny days on Twitter for everybody collectively shitting on Kodaka onto that. It was just incredible. Basically just the image of the internet holding up Uchikushi and then just pointing at Kodaka like that one meme image on that. For the new tower defense game that the creator of Danganronpa is working on from the last Nintendo Direct, you probably saw it onto it.
It wasn't tower defense, it was strategy.
The one where he's blatantly we're still trying to do Danganronpa because we got no other idea.
Kodaka, you have raincoat. That's all. You already have your new AI game series.
That's always my thing. Is I feel like AI is definitely, you can tell it's Uchikushi through and through, but it still has its own identity on it. You know, separated from the series that you worked on before. Kodaka is so fundamentally tied to DR onto it. It's oh my god, dude, please. Something else from you, I beg of you on that.
You need to let go.
Kodaka trying to make a protect that isn't an average plain high school boy challenge.
You only succeeded in V3 and weirdly Ultra Despair Girls on weirdly on that.
Oh,
I'll say
you get one.
I'll say Raincoat's a good one, but also I felt like I already seen it before.
We gotta go home. Don't you wish you could just fall back home from work?
Take me.
Actually, I'll admit, Yuma probably works a lot more than he should have, probably because Luke and Dodge voices him, and he's really good at voicing those kinds of characters. Yeah.
I still remember when pre-release of Reload, learning he was the voice for Akinari and just immediately going, "Oh no, the feels."
It still hurts. It still hurts.
Like, they had to give Lucy and Dodge the voice actor job for the most gut-wrenching social link in the series.
Oh, yeah.
No, P3 Reload class knew what they were voicing, and so they just went all out.
I still fully believe they just extracted Yuko from the game to put her in the voice booth.
What have you been saying for episode I guess?
I've been overall seeing good things for it. The thing I probably know the most is that they definitely dialed back on Yukari for it. I think because they were well aware of the reputation she got onto that, so I think they were definitely treading a lot more carefully with her this time.
I'm still relatively early. I've only seen like one of the character-specific like background scenes so far, so I'm still early. I just hit a point where I might need to grind my levels a little bit because I picked the merciless difficulty.
Oh,
you
good.
wanted the SMT experience.
Cat, that's not comfortable, honey.
Oh,
Kittens!
kittens reproduced. Oh, what?
What? What?
Is that the Kenshin from Soul Eater on that?
I mean, he does. Alias does kind of look like that guy.
Kinda.
At least
Also,
give
yeah,
me
you were crushed to death.
Okay, at least. I
Wow,
was gonna say.
you got dressed so fast. Also, we're here now.
What was my train of thought before?
We were talking
I don't
about Persona 3. I guess.
Oh yeah, I feel people have been a lot more kinder to Yukari nowadays.
Yeah. The other part that I do know about it is that the music is a banger.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like I haven't already been listening to Don't for like the last several weeks.
Hey, same.
Don't make me do. Yes, that was that's a positive.
Yeah, with how much you are battling in that, I do have the battle music settings for regular battles set to favorite shuffle, where I have it set to default, and some of the Velvet Room remixes.
That
from that
was,
music
man,
pack.
I gotta say, that was like one of the smartest things that Strikers did onto that, was letting you have the random battle themes onto that. Especially with how frequently you'll fight in a game like Strikers for that. Oh my god, It helps so much.
Oh yeah.
It also wasn't uncommon in Strikers to ambush an enemy, battle starts, battle over.
Yeah.
Alright, back to dungeon crawling.
Yeah. Considering how like Answer/Aegis is still very, very much Tartarus the game, you know, they just kept a lot of the quality of life stuff from Reload's base for Aegis to spice it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be in battles a lot there, so it's just good to have the ability to have variety.
Because, man, I can tell you, I got so damn... I don't know why, but I got so much more sick of Takeover from Royal than I did Last Surprise onto.
It's Last Surprise. Takeover.
I think just because Last Surprise has a much better beginning for it, that I think works better for battle onto that. Takeover, I feel like takes way too long to get to its get going for it, so it doesn't work as well as a battle theme for that. And also, I think
it works pretty well. Yeah, you got turned around because you missed a cat.
I will admit,
funny enough, Takeover works pretty well when you have an MP3 player when running around Hawaii as some dumbass who really likes Dragon Quest.
I need to put up Personas for OST again because looking back, I think I'm starting to turn into for P3 being my favorite. Though admittedly, part of it is because of the FemC's version of the soundtrack is also.
Oh yeah, Portable has a really good soundtrack.
Yeah. Once again, I put what was the main overworld theme for FemC?
Oh god.
Way of life.
Oh, what's
Yeah, Way of Life.
Life.
That was one of the first music tracks I found in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So of course
Nice.
that shit was literally perfect for just running around Hawaii.
I don't know why. I for a while I was thinking that Way of Life was like a golden track for me.
Nope.
It's been so long. It does sound very Persona 4-y admittingly.
I think, honestly, Femc is probably one of the more unique ways of doing a gender bend character.
Oh yeah.
Just because.
I mean,
It's
especially
like-
back in the original Persona 3 was the fact that MMC honestly just had a lot better written social links onto characters onto that. Which admittedly is not as big of a problem in Reload, because I think the social links got the TLC that they really needed onto that.
yeah.
So
Pink Chunkies is still a bit.
I mean, besides, that one, but I feel like that one is kind of so fundamentally flawed. There's kind of no way to fix it without completely redoing it.
Nozomi's still Nozomi, but at the very least, like, hi Ono, why am I spacing on what his actual name is? The student council guy.
Student council is definitely much better with the new with the voice.
Who smoked a blunt in the bathroom?
but cause like back when the Persona 3 social links didn't have voice acting at all, my brain always read him as super snobby. But yeah, no, like hearing Austin Lee Matthews' take on him, and where he's a lot more down to earth, but just misguided in ways, it made him a lot more bearable.
Yeah.
Oh, and let's not forget Best Boy Bebe.
Yeah, he was always one. Look, he was always one of my favorites, and the voice acting just amplified that.
Okay, Frank, so I think this was back to, take over Better or Worse than Mass Destruction onto it. Cause I do feel like there is a little bit of meme factor with Mass Destruction onto it. Admittingly, I mean, you kinda can't beat that intro onto Mass Destruction. It's way too iconic onto that.
Ooh. On that note,
Now the actual covert.
On the note of Mass Destruction, episode I guess did like also remake the answer version of that song for when you play through the campaign, which is nice.
I love my
Now
frogs.
the actual covert best battle theme in the series, at least Persona-wise, is Pull the Trigger from Q2.
Yeah! Oh yeah, that is a good one, yeah. I do think for Persona 3, probably my favorite is still Wiping All Out onto that. That is one I do have on constant repeat a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's still relatively new, but I still really love It's Going Down now. It's such a good ambush theme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's also, like, one of the best. The amount of memes I saw when Reload came out of people syncing, like, a Persona summon to the beat drop.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
I also really grown to like P3's new opening theme.
Oh yeah, New Moon, New Life is a fun song.
It's like Bird. I think Bird by Travelers have a special. Will be the Persona 3 song, but I like I like a New Life is like a sort of like nostalgic type of like going back to.
I mean, I think the other thing also helping Burn My Dread is honestly the original Persona 3 opening is probably still the best intro movie for
it's such a good OP.
It is so good. Honestly, I think the only one that that can come close to competition is honestly probably the original 5 opening onto that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really curious of what they go for Persona 6.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Ace, we already went to Hawaii. We can't do that again.
Yeah, we can't. I mean, again, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth already is kind of like an adult Earthbound Persona kind of feel. I guess closer to Earthbound, especially given its Dragon Quest inspirations.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you want your college persona, there is Soul Hackers 2, which is one of the things I always heard praised about it all the time.
Oh, I
own
love
Soul
Soul
Hackers
Hackers 2 cast. They are such a fun cast.
I should get to Soul Hackers 2 at some point after I finish Vengeance, because I'm having a fucking blast with Vengeance.
Like, I was not expecting Ringo to be as much of a little shit as she is, and I love it.
Yeah. Like, I mean, they also just don't do female protagonists in the series very often.
Yeah.
And they
bring back female protagonists for Maya.
That's the big reason. Maya's really good.
Well, it helps that she already had a game where she got to be her own character before a protagonist. But yeah,
yeah,
it is really fun.
Maya does admittedly kind of, honestly, both of the Persona 2 protags kind of have the bit of issue where kind of what I dubbed the Mother 3 problem kind of deal, where they are kind of a character, and then when they become main character, they kind of don't become a character again onto that, sort of.
I guess the weird thing with Maya is that you can at least feel her personality through her responses.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's still there. It's just she just weirdly can't just talk.
The big thing with Soul Hackers 2 is there's really only like 5 party members, and one of them is your nav, so everyone really gets some time to shine, which is nice.
Yeah.
Also, Soul Hackers 2 brought back the trend of making Scrimblow versions of the protagonists.
Because there is a Jack Frost version of Ringo.
Yeah, I know there's a Jack Frost version of the Nahobino in Vengeance that I'm looking for.
The Naho-Hiho.
The Naho-Hiho. Well,
I don't know if that's the actual title, but that's the title I'm going for.
That's a trend that started. That's a trend that started in, I believe, Raido Kuzunoha.
Yeah.
I forget whether it was 1 or 2 with Raiho. I love Raiho. Then we had Demon Ho in Strange Journey, who is a straight up drill who came back for some of the challenge battles in SMT4 as a full ass drill sergeant. And I love it. Like, one of his lines even like, "I'll screw off your head and hee-ho down to hee-ho!" Or something along those lines. Jack Frost. Okay, and volume boarding!
Sorry! Fair!
Faster, actually.
Tamper within.
Literally.
Oh, I can tell that screen was rendered for a Vita. There was some weird model jank happening on that.
Yeah, real quick, going back to the music topic, because I saw Roxas's earlier comment. Yeah, Meaning of the Armband is a good theme. It's a shame you only heard it in that one cutscene and again.
Unfinished battle.
Oh my god. Like. Aliases! It was a dream. Oh.
Cat, what was that?
Huh? Hello!
Were you just hiding underneath my sheet the entire time?
How did you... There wasn't even... How'd you get here?
I gotta find Raven.
Do I make the joke?
I gotta find Raven and figure out our situationship.
Situationship?
I just saw your facial reaction to Sayana popping up.
Where were... So Sayana... Oh, where were you? I was hiding in your pussy. Which one? Yes.
We get it. She's named Cat.
Oh, there's 3 layers to this joke. Oh, God. Oh, no.
If you need to return to the city at the edge of the world, you can talk to Sanea and she'll just teleport you there.
Nice.
And then you can come back via the hideout there.
Like,
so yeah, we are
travelers. There you go.
So we are actually at the point of no return
Okay, so
Stuff
it
that
is
should be our
last get of gems while we can on it.
Yeah,
Understood.
grab what upgrades.
No,
I highly
yeah.
recommend grabbing enough to fully upgrade your gravity kick.
Okay, for gravity
yeah.
kick? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sometimes forget just how short this game is. I remember, oh right, it was Vita.
Yeah.
It-
Launch title Vita had that.
Yep.
Well,
And then when they got the chance to make Gravity Rush 2, they were like, alright, how long do you want your game to be? Yes.
you know what? It is still under like 20 hours on. You know?
That's kind of generous, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially
You know what?
given that...
Alright, I guess it's still under the hour length of most other AAA games at this point, which honestly, I am okay with.
Yeah, although most of Gravity Rush 2's runtime is side quests.
Which some of those are effectively not there anymore because they took down the multiplayer. Still said you can't really get those costumes anymore. Because one of the Gravity Rush 2 costumes is her dressed up like she's from Phantasy Star.
No, you can still get that.
Oh,
the
okay.
ones that are actually from the PlayStation Store, which are all free, those are still available, which also includes the Raven campaign.
Okay.
Which I'll have to
Which
figure out
costumes
if
were
we...
locked behind multiplayer? I forget then.
I think her Gravity Rush 1 costume, her early outfit at the start of the game, and I think one or two more, I forget which ones.
Okay, I'm looking this up. Costumes Gravity Rush Wiki. Here we go. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so her work clothes are no longer obtainable. Her... Let's see. Shadow, hi.
Oh no, you're being accosted by a cat!
Yeah, so you can't get her. Oh, you can't get her work costume from the start of 2. You can't get the school uniform that was also in Gravity Rush 1. You can't get her Gravity Rush 1 outfit. And yeah, so it looks like it's just those 3 aren't obtainable anymore due to the whole multiplayer thing. Fun thing is like Pat will have here, if you have Gravity Rush Remastered save data when you start Gravity Rush 2, you get all the DLC costumes for that.
Nice.
Yeah, and some of the DLC costumes that like actually from the PlayStation Store, which are all free. Don't worry, no money required. Are like the Phantasy Star Online 2 collaboration outfit, which given that was before the new Genesis era, I have no context for. I still need to do that.
It's basically like, from what I recall, it's basically the iconic Phantasy Star Online outfit that you even see like Miku wear in the Miku games.
Yeah, I'll have to see when I eventually do get to the base game with PSO2. But there's also, I think, there's 2B outfits with both mask and maskless variants.
Of course.
Yeah, and one outfit which is kind of spoilery, but I think looks really good since it also changes Cat's hair color.
And one that was, it says the wiki only available through pre-ordering, but I don't know if they ever released it later on, but a white cat outfit, where it's like her outfit but white.
2P?
Yeah, which I believe was like a beta design for Cat.
Ah.
And yeah, there's also some costumes you just get from playing side quests and main missions, which is nice.
Let's see, what is our upgrade tab look like right now? Gravity kick.
Get that shit off. So try gravity kicking real quick. Just kick.
It's Sparkle!
It's Sparkle! We're really rider kicking now, baby.
So I know that the reputation is what increases your level cap, but I forget what is it just like doing side quests and filling out the map in general that increases that?
Yeah, completing main missions, reactivating parts of the town, and side missions will increase your reputation. And I believe you aren't able to get all the upgrades until you complete the main story.
Probably to like refresh crystals or something.
Well, because I think the last rep upgrade you need to unlock everything is from completing the main story.
Post-game cap, gotcha.
Yeah, which, I mean, you kind of want those upgrades for fighting the rare Nevi. Because those fuckers hurt!
Good old super bosses. Yes.
I'm gonna get at least 800 for another health upgrade to get on standby.
Yeah, because we've got 2 bosses coming up, and they can be a little painful.
I forget if I ever played the Raven story in 2. I'd have to double check that later.
It's not bad. It's about, like, maybe... I'd say if we were to do it, it'd be, like, maybe 1, maybe 2 sessions max.
Huh?
Probably around 1 session, more likely.
But yeah, having actually looked it up, yeah, there were less costumes like the multiplayer than I thought, so not as much of a pain, but still unfortunate.
Yeah, I will... Depending on whether or not we do Gravity Rush 2, I will have to check whether or not we should do the Raven campaign before or after or somewhere in the middle of the campaign.
Okay. Which I feel like we will. I don't know when, but we probably will. Because we got a lot of projects coming up right now after Gravity Rush.
Yeah.
Something, Radiant Dawn, something.
Yep. Like, after... Because it's gonna be a Sonic 4 weekend, doing another, whatchamacallit, we're like, oh my god, Smash CPU tournament, and then Radiant Dawn. Then we are going for reals.
I forget, how many tourneys into the season are we again?
I think we just finished 7 and 8. I believe was the one we did with Ultima.
Alright, yeah, so we're about halfway through the season then?
Yeah. Okay. That's enough for it. So we're going.
Hi, Gade.
The end is nigh. We only have enough runtime on the Vita for so long.
You know it's bad when it's basically God saying that.
God, man, don't you love it when God just comes down and be like, hey, point of no return, bitch? Oh, hey, it's you, Chucklefucks. You seem surprisingly happy.
Well, they didn't have to deal with her for like a year, and they were in an ice cream stand, so...
Yeah, there was actually a conversation...
The cabbage stand was not broken during that 1 year interval onto that, no, you know.
There was a conversation you could have had with them earlier where they're like, oh yeah, you're back. Heck, but, so, I tried to set up an ice cream stand, but the government says I need to go to, like, 3 different permits for that. So fuck it, I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Out with the establishment. I will sell ice cream.
Yeah, that father-son duo is just a fun set of characters, honestly.
Oh god,
I
no.
like them in
Brandon, oh god, no, Astrobot is not a weekend stream onto that. God, no.
Oh.
Astrobot big. Well, bigger than Playroom, at least.
Yeah, and we are not we are not delaying Radiant Dawn anymore after this point. It has to get done.
We cannot extend this warthog anymore.
Yeah.
Cat, look out! That woman next to you has the dead mother hair.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So yeah, government's big fuck-off Nevi weapon. Let's see how it goes.
Under Orb. We actually did see this thing earlier. Back in the industrial
this has the other cutscene audio. Oh god.
Guys, do you know what you're doing? Guys?
They got a goddamn
Or
pair
it's
of
government.
trusts.
They know what they're doing.
You got not in front of the civilians.
Oh, don't worry, I got this. Throw rocks at it.
Ow.
No, not the ice cream
Thankfully,
stand.
Yeah, thankfully the giant fuck-off orb does not friendly fire you.
And it is doing a decent job right now, so that's good.
Oh hey, the government actually made something useful.
Holy shit.
I'm trying to remember if the game ever does establish what exactly Nevi are.
Honestly, I don't think they really explicitly say what they are by the end of the series. They're just kind of an entity that exists in the universe.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe if it ever got to a third game, they would have explained them by that point, but alas.
It is, I think, it is one of the only, like, lingering plot threads at the end of 2.
Yeah.
I'm willing to just accept them as just a weird thing that's just part of this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some fucked up part of the gravity storms, maybe.
Wow, that thing kills Steel! Oh, Rich, I needed that. Now my guild's gonna give me a DKP minus. How am I gonna ever get Thunder Fury now?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how long this particular sequence actually goes for.
It should, I think, like, maybe 3 enemy waves.
Stupid swordfish!
Hey, giant fuck off sea an enemy, can you hit this thing?
Never mind, we got it. I think it is seems some health pickups near up those stairs a bit.
There we are.
Yeah. Well. Oh, here we go. Ah, hi, Unica.
Ouchies!
Ow!
My butt!
Hey, watch out, that thing's pointing.
Bro!
Unica, what the fuck?
We had a bonding moment, I think.
You are no longer required.
Oh, I absolutely think I'm required. Thank you very much.
So without that, you know, extra little side quest line, her name just kind of comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I guess we're...
I'm guessing there were a lot of people going like, wait a minute, huh? When the game first came out?
Hell, there's a character in that questline that only appears there that ends up being important in 2.
Hmm.
Thank God the remaster included all the DLC stuff.
Anyway, yeah,
it feels similar to how they tried to establish a rivalry between Clive and the Odin person in 16.
I was just thinking about that.
Fucking Malos.
Oh no, we were thinking of Fire Emblem.
No, the joke is that he's voiced by Malos, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does lead to my favorite end card, Clive bested.
Clive bested. That is the ultimate. That is a certified Dark Souls Discord certified Dark Souls noun verb. Prepare when we do get the Dark. Well, if we get the Dark Souls sub. But I expect a lot of those memes. Because I have tools for that.
Did I ever mention on stream what my first experience playing Dark Souls was?
I don't think so. No.
So, a friend who I'm still good friends with brought their PC to another friend's party one day, and so I just ended up playing their copy of Dark Souls for a bit. I beat the Asylum Demon, I get to the main hub area, and I walk straight to the graveyard.
Oh, yep, you fell into the trap.
Yep.
You made the critical noobish error of going left. When is the optimal time to fight Pinwheel? Who fucking knows?
and turns out in Dark Souls skeletons don't fuck around.
Oh, they don't. Oh, they do not fuck around, especially if you have no source of like holy or blessed damage. Yeah, nope. You will be up to your ears in skeletons. However, if you're a smart person, you will bum rush the graveyard for this Wilehander. Whether or not you die is irrelevant. You get that sword. Like, once you grab that sword, you can no longer die in any way that matters.
Yeah, I imagine, like, did Gravity Rush 2's multiplayer ever have PvP? I actually don't know this.
No, it was basically all... It was all basically sort of like a... Not spot the difference, basically font. You're given a photo, and it's kind of like the Luigi mode in Mario Odyssey. Where,
okay.
Except you're given a photo of a location that someone else took, and you're supposed to try to find it.
Gotcha.
And you're given rewards if you do so.
She took those rocks like a champ.
He has no health.
Yeah, she needs to. Yeah, she needs to get to her She needs to get to her specified. I'm about to take a finisher location. Just like Raven.
Oregano!
But I'm legit wondering what Gravity Rush PvP would be like.
I replaced Hog with PvP.
Look, his name may be Dusty, but that doesn't mean you can vacuum him up.
Well, that's not good.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, hey, I had a vision like this once. Fuck. Don't you hate it when your prophetic dreams about you dying are real? Oh shit, he's got a Glock!
Yeah, just a pistol was able to bring the entire ship down.
I mean,
see, this is why you need me, because bam, if it could just die from a gunshot, that defense is fucking shit.
It's treason, then.
Yes?
Yeah. You know, that's just a treasure sphere from Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, that treasure sphere just exploded.
You were thinking it too, weren't you?
Yeah, so, how's that fuck off Nebby weapon working out, guys?
Good job, guys.
Oh no, the military made a doomsday weapon.
It's the Catholic Church! Oh no, it's the Catholic Church!
I'm just gonna go and release it. What?
Thank you, God. Alright, final mission.
Alright.
The guy's like, what? I'm just here to release my friend.
So yeah, the final boss of Gravity Rush 1 is cleaning up the government's mess.
This is always my goddamn job!
Bye!
Yes. barely moving. I don't know why he's yelling at me.
Food. Thank you,
Oh, he's
Trophy.
on my lap, so I don't know why he's yelling at me.
Lots of food.
I think he just wants pets.
Looking for an opening.
I think you're supposed to just try hitting it first.
I love how one of those lines was just, I'll try hitting it harder.
God, those poor heels. Oh my god.
Don't worry, those are robot legs.
I was about to say, it reminds me of like in 14 when you put on the 2B boots onto it, your legs actually get smaller on that, you know?
Yeah, it's not really touched on in this game, but yeah, Unica's a cyborg.
I feel like the Steiner/cannon attachment would be a decent sign.
I mean, most of it does look like something you could feasibly have as just equipment. The legs are the dead giveaway that, yeah, she's kind of a half robot. Anyway,
Also,
yeah,
surprise! Their big weapon is part Nevi.
who thought this was a good idea?
Surprise.
Where's the? There we go.
Holy
Rises are
shit.
hidden. I
That is a work.
rise.
Oh my god, is that it?
I think it's got a few more bars to it.
Okay, I was about to say, because I was like, holy shit, we demolished
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we're not done.
Okay, okay, we got some more.
Yeah, all the cat just immediately goes, you guys thought this was a good idea? What the fuck?
Ah,
Yeah, this is also somewhat foreshadowed with how in the Sea Cat quest line they mentioned they wanted to capture the Nevi that were attacking the ship.
yeah.
Yeah, and remember when we were rescuing the officers, how like, oh yeah, hey, Dracula's look at this thing. Yeah, it was this thing we were talking about.
Wish this thing was a little less jittery. It kind of hurts to look at up close.
It also makes it a pain in the butt to hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am definitely noticing, man, in this fight, I wish there was a bit of a lock-on. Is there a lock-on in 2?
No, but I believe you. Well, the soft lock-on for your gravity kick, I believe, is a lot more generous in 2.
Yeah,
but you
I
also
remember
have,
Gravity Kick's homing being better.
Alright.
yeah, not only that, but what was it? Telekinesis, as I've mentioned several times, is a lot more useful to do.
And it's got a cannon, of course it does.
There goes just the entire section of the city on that.
Please
Whoa,
don't please don't destroy any more houses I have to buy back.
I think you just have to try smacking it.
I think you have to hit the cannon. Okay, I think you just have to hit it a few times.
Yeah.
If it would let me. Bro. Register a kick, please.
There was a dialogue line.
Bro. Okay, there we go.
Here we go. It was just a time thing.
I'm okay.
Cat.
Behold my giant hole!
Oh no.
Ah, we're going in the hole now.
We gotta go to the hole!
Dive kick the god
Go
grandpa.
for the finish.
IQ!
Oh!
I'm gonna fire the
Hey,
space
look.
colony arc at it!
Ah!
And Raven's like, what did I walk into?
Now, she saw Giant Navy Beast and was immediately ready.
I kill sold that.
Not done yet.
Now it's a space colony arc.
This dumbass was your boss? Look, he struck a good bargain.
He promised to get the kids back, even if it's clear he wasn't really planning to do that at this point.
He promised a pizza party.
Okay, yeah, now you can just damage the sword and have
They don't have pizza parties on Mondays.
Everywhere's a hitbox. Yay!
Oops, all
Yeah,
that
but now you have
boxes.
now you got a 5-minute timer, which is not plenty of time.
Yeah, this is plenty of time.
This is definitely, I think, more of a victory lap phase.
Hey, Gabe, can you give me rocks to finish it faster?
Now with that, Sonic, Shadow, and Blaze are now all ready to fight.
Oh, right, now you gotta, you just have to wait for, Unica or Raven to ready a trap, kind of like a giant-ass snake.
That's the put up a goddamn force field, the asshole!
Right.
Please don't tell me I have to put out that fire.
Don't worry, you don't have to. It's kind of too... Oh yeah, they even come back and help. Yeah, and just wait by them.
It should follow you over. Where is it? There it is! I'm just imagining the ornate theme as it flies in frame.
That's super it!
I'm gonna vote rocks.
I'm gonna throw rocks at it! Behold as I load 17, block 17!
Alright, and field is back up.
Yep. Hey Unica, you weren't in this game much, but you're still kinda cool, I guess. Oh. Bitch, it's body blocking!
Hip check! What? There it is.
Had to navigate. My man had to navigate Center City, Philadelphia.
Everything was a one-way street.
Oh dear lord.
3 minutes of self-destruct. Put me on a time limit now?
Oh, and the field.
Well, what am I looking at?
Feels back. Oh yeah, just get away from.
That feels
Raven.
quick.
Yeah, I think you probably hit like a damage cap or threshold.
Ah. I just find it funny because, you know, originally Vita games, so I doubt they were able to, like, make the town, like, destructible during this fight, so it's just like, alright, think better destroying the city, has to maneuver around a skyscraper.
Mine, gosh.
Whoa.
I think that's more like gravity squeeze than anything.
Gravity squeeze.
And GG.
Not fine yet.
Oh.
Just making me have the audio balances over and over again. My god.
Die already!
Alright, time is coming up. And time.
boom.
One more time, audio balance. Yep, this was her level 3. Okay, maybe not that part.
This needs to blow up. Well, this thing needs to blow up in the open.
Yeah, right next to the military base.
He's on a little swan.
Hey guys, you dropped this. Bye!
We did it! We killed the bad scientist!
We saved the city!
I mean, yes? Well, Cat, all ends well ends well.
The city's been fucking destroyed.
I mean, it's still mostly intact.
Better
than fucking-
that one part of the city is just completely gone.
Man, I hope
Yeah,
some
but I
of these-
mean, better than the
hope-
whole city be fucking flooded. Now that you can flood the city.
I hope some of these people have life insurance.
I hope so. Anyway, there we go!
Kind of a abrupt end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that is very abrupt. Just like, I guess we're done. I guess the game's done.
Mayor Hospital
like this one.
synthesizes man vaccination.
I do like this ending credits theme.
Hybrid?
Jazziness of it, yeah.
If you look at the lyrics, it's actually very depressing. Basically a song about, hey, we're all gonna die someday, but love is kind of cool, right?
What?
That's literally at like the end of every chorus is like, hey, love's kind of cool. Something along those lines. Hey, Raven, history remember us as good friends. But yeah, that's Gravity Rush 1. This one's kind of more of a proof of concept more than anything.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a first game onto it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Through onto it.
In fact, if I recall correctly, there's actually like a tie-in comic that bridges the gap between 1 and 2 kind of thing.
Surprised by that.
Actually, a 2-episode miniseries is just available for free.
Oh.
That ties between the two games. That I do recommend checking out. It is not really. I mean, it's just watching like in half an hour free short. Just bad required watching.
I don't think that's too bad onto it. I do think stuff like that should probably be included with the game kind of deal onto that.
I know.
Yeah.
I know in the Japanese version, the physical version did come with a disc that contained it.
Hmm.
So
Are
it was
you
packaged in with the
alive?
Japanese version of 2. But yeah, honestly, every problem I have with 2 being its short length, plot threads left open, telekinesis, its world design, like any problem I have with 1 is resolved in 2.
Yeah. I mean, I think for me, I really enjoy the gravity mechanic. As you guys could definitely tell, just exploring the cities like easily my favorite part, and I really do like Cat as a character. I just do definitely think the system. We can definitely tell from that mission at the beginning of this session. When the game wants to get a little too creative with its system, I think is not quite up to enough sophistication-wise to handle that.
The same game's definitely better about that.
Yeah. I do think combat gets a little stale after a while. You can only dive kick enemy so much
Like the ice
onto
cream,
that,
Raven.
Out the hedgehog eats ice cream.
Yeah, and then I guess the story itself was just okay. I enjoyed Kat as a character more than I enjoyed the story she was in, kind of deal.
I feel like I was in a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah. But I definitely think this kind of stuff is like, again, this is first game problems kind of deal onto that. So I have no doubt that they would be definitely fleshed out more in a sequel. So
Yeah, and like, certain plot threads are still left open because it's clear they wanted this to be a series.
yeah.
And they also only had so much runtime on the Vita.
Also that.
Is there anything else?
I think the only things left to do at this point would be gold ranking all the challenge missions and fighting the rare Navi in the Rift Plains. But that's just extraneous stuff I wouldn't say we have to do.
Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to playing more onto Gravity Rush 2. I'm glad I can finally knock this one off of the list at this point for it. It's a fun little game, and I definitely feel like if you bought a Vita kind of deal, I feel like this would be a very good introduction point to the system onto that, so... Yeah.
I bought it on the Vita, and I was firmly on the 2 hype train.
Yep. Yeah, like, I may have gotten a Vita because of Persona 4 Golden, but this game was always on my radar for when I did get mine.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be it for Gravity Rush at this point. I'll let you guys know what the weekend plans are as soon as I get it. But yeah, on our weekday side, Astrobot will be our next playthrough at this point, in regards to that. And then once weekend festivities are done, it will be on to Radiant Dawn at long last.
That'd be real funny if you just jumped off the cliff and just to see what happens.
Come on! Ow!
All right, let's try it again and jump.
Wow!
I've never actually fallen off the world before. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's a little...
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Had to give Shadow some wet food real quick.
Alright. In the piss fountain, we have this playthrough.
Oh, my pants.
Adios. Bye-bye.